Wadgerfest 25.
Let's aim big. Millions.
A million subscribers.
Million subscribers. Oh, top banana.
I knight you, Sir Dad of the Workshop. Hello, you absolute legends. Welcome back to the channel. John here. We've got Dad here for a special edition of Pistons, the podcast. It's the 2024 roundup. How are we relegated back to the garage now?
It's better in the garage.
Last year, we were in the house for the Christmas edition. If you haven't seen that, it's on the channel now. Talking about Christmas.
What was we mending last New Year's Day?
Well, we'll talk about that in a minute, but it was a Rover 75.
Was it?
Yeah, Happy New Year!
Aye, happy old we need north of the border.
Yeah, we do. We need streamers and banners and Jules Holland to come through and play us a tune. We are filming this on New Year's Eve, so by the time you see this, it will be 2025. Before we get into the special edition of Pistons, the podcast, how was your Christmas?
Very, 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 very good.
All those berries. Rather good. Hope you had a nice Christmas, and thanks for watching our 12 Days of Christmas over the Christmas period. This is a jam-packed Pistons, so we haven't got time for waffle, but I do just want to clear one thing up before we start. Why is there a sack of potatoes in the middle of the Pistons podcast?
It's my tribute to the farmers.
Is it?
Yeah.
They are working in the fields today.
These are Lincolnshire potatoes grown for other people can eat them.
Are you hoping that we get a sponsorship from potatoes in 2025?
Probably, hopefully.
Fine.
Send us some potatoes.
Send us some tayets.
We do like reds.
Stay tuned then, because in this podcast we are going to talk about everything we did in 2024 and what we've got planned for 2025, because I want it to be bigger than 2024. 2024 on the channel really took off, didn't it? It was exceptionally busy. It was the busiest year we've had on the channel, which is good news. And actually, I said to Mrs. JC this sort of time last year, I'm going to rebrand my channel. I'm going to put everything I can into it in 2024. And I think we've done that, and we've succeeded beyond our wildest
because you
dreams.
drew in some celebrities.
I've drawn in a local celebrity. You're the star, mate. You have become the unexpected star of 2024. We changed the style on the channel. We changed the format. We got the microphones. And I've put here that I've been in the videos more and more dad, which has led to success.
No.
So you are a success. Do you want some statistics first, or shall we talk about our personal highlights?
You know I'm a man for the figures.
You can tell that it's a bumper episode because I've got two pieces of paper. Right, here's some stats for the channel for 2024. You ready? I think genuinely you're going to be blown away.
I'm going to be amazed. Is my am going to be amazed?
Yes. In fact, I'm going to let you guess, and then I'll tell you how close you were. How many views do you think John Coupland cars got in 2024?
134,000.
Is that what you're going for, is it? 1,728,067 views.
Not enough notes.
So 1.7 million.
Excellent.
Wow. 1.7 million people have watched us farting about with old cars in Lincolnshire. In comparison, if you're into your stats, by the way, that's up 252% on 2023. So 252% of those people have come to watch you.
You managed to work that out. Or did the algorithm
The algorithm tells me.
Oh, yeah. Very good, old Al. Thanks, Al.
What do you think the top 3 videos for 2024 were?
Rover 75 was one of them. Hey?
No.
Armstrong Siddeley.
Yeah. So in at number 3, clickbait works. It's a death trap.
Oh, it's a death trap. Oh, I think that's because our Antipodean friends was watching it.
Yeah, lots of people from Australia enjoying that. 42,000 views on the Armstrong Siddeley individual video. I haven't worked out how many views on the series. Then
Antipodean friends. Long story short, there's a short on YouTube, and there's a man walking something, and the man says to him, "That's a big dog, mate."
It's a big dog, mate.
And the bloke wasn't very impressed. And he calls him all sorts of names, and he says, "You're the all sorts of names."
That's an alpaca, all right?
Because this is not a llama, it's an alpaca.
I have seen that, yes. Nice dog, mate.
It's a big dog, mate.
It's a llama. He's like, it's not a llama, it's an alpaca. Yeah. In at number 2 on the top videos of 2024 with 109,000 views. What do you think?
Number 75.
It's you cocking about with a little endoscope.
I'm going to stick that camera in an orifice.
Oh.
The fact's like I thought of things being put in various orifices.
Which was a quick 15-minute video that we just filmed off the fly.
What was the title for it then? Where shall we put this?
No, but it did give us the quote of 2024, amateurish in the extreme and time-wasting waffle. So,
thanks a lot for that.
Thanks to that. We're going to eat out in 2025 on that.
No, it was
with merch.
No, it was good. That was.
And then the most viewed video of 2024 with 376,000 views.
No, 75.
No, it's me jet washing a horrible, dirty old Proton.
It's therapeutic.
Yeah. In fact, a colleague of mine who doesn't like cars came through and sauntered up to me and she said, I really liked it when you jet washed the Rover. I was like, okay. It's like, can you jet wash more cars? She was like, she was getting into it. And I'm like, yeah, sure. And clearly it works.
Is it a different type of person that likes jet washing to what's like?
ASMR. So you wait till I get into here and get my brushes in.
You know, this is why them blokes doing engineering. Why you can sit and watch somebody turning a piece of metal, but it's relaxing.
It's relaxing.
It's therapeutic.
Satisfying video. Anyway, those were the top 3 videos. That was the amount of views. We move on with our statistics. Stay with it because we are talking about cars. Up 350%, 9,702 subscribers this year. We are currently now over the 13,000 subscribers mark. I wanted to get to that by the end of 2024. We did. We achieved it a couple of days ago, so thank you very much. Our subscriber goal, however, for 2025, I'm going to set at 25,000. And I've done it on the fly because I've actually written 20,000.
Oh, right.
Because, I'll tell you for why.
No, let's aim big.
What do you mean?
A million subscribers.
A million subscribers.
A million subscribers.
Can we aim realistic then?
No, but...
A million subscribers. You've heard it here first. Well, this leads me nicely on then, because 77% of people watching the channel are not subscribed. So I don't like to be with this person to say, please subscribe to the channel, beg you for your subscription. Should you be enjoying the content and want to support us and haven't subscribed, please consider doing so and bring that percentage down. I want it to be a million subscribers.
That's what that fella said on his thing.
You're a wally.
I'm aiming for a million subscribers.
Up 730% this year, 124,000 watch hours. Do you know what that means?
No, it don't, mate.
No. It means that our videos all together this year have accounted for 124,408 hours of people's viewing time.
So making your wife watch YouTube's paying off.
Yeah, just leaving it on in the background for the inspectors has really paid off. And talking about things paying off, lastly on the statistics before we talk about cars, we have earned, and I've always said I'll be candid about the revenue, that has generated £4,136.10, which sounds a lot. That sounds a lot of money, but then let's divide it by 12, and then let's divide it by 2.
No, hang on a minute. You can take that dividing by 2 out of the equation.
Well, even if we divide it by 1, it works out I've earned £2.39 an hour this year on YouTube.
So? That's pretty good, that is.
That's good. We've earned...
Do you know how much I was on an hour when I started in the garage?
Well, I don't know.
Well, it gone metric by the
One
time
bob?
I left school. 27.5p.
An hour?
Yeah.
Yeah. But this is 2024, mate.
So?
£2.39 an hour.
Sounds good.
Anyway, either which way.
I wish I was getting that.
Either which way. We are humbled by the fact that A, we earn some revenue from the channel, B, that you guys watch and subscribe, and thanks to everybody that has contributed to those stats in 2024.
And more's the point. I just hope folks have sort of had a bit of light relief watching it. That's the main thing, isn't it?
Do you know what I have found and I like? I love reading people's comments. and I try and respond to every single comment, is that people somewhere are watching us and enjoying the content.
Just give them 20 minutes of enjoyment.
There was a bloke yesterday
entertainment
who said, I've been in hospital for 9 months and I've been watching your entire Rover 75 series and it's been keeping me going.
Yeah.
How nice is that? So whatever you're getting up to, wherever you are, your personal circumstances, why you're watching, how you're watching, where you're watching, we hope you enjoy it. That's why we do it.
It gives you a bit of enjoyment, that's what it's all about.
Well, we enjoy it as well, don't we?
We get a chuckle, don't we?
This leads us on to our personal highlights. What was your personal highlight of 2024 on the channel?
Getting that old Purple Smart sorted.
Really? I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, we've achieved something with it.
Yeah, we've done a lot of work to the Purple Smart, and we'll talk about that in a minute. What was your personal low light on the channel?
Low light of the channel, not getting an ADA4 B5 finished.
Yeah, that's a plan for 2025. Again, we'll talk about that.
Is.
Which one? The green one or the silver one?
The silver one, not getting it finished.
We haven't done anything with it. Anyway, we'll talk about that because that is on my list of things for 2025.
Well,
my personal highlight, I'm going to paint a picture to you now, is getting my red Micra, my very first car, back up on the road and running. Not the fact that we took it to Rustival, not the fact that it's on the drive and I can jump in it and drive it. It was a feeling I haven't had for so many years. Was taking it to the MOT test centre. I had the sunroof open. I had the CD in the CD player when I parked it up. It was, I don't know, now 70 something. I had it on bloody loud. It was sunshiny. I had all the windows open, the sunroof open, and I felt like I was 18 again with my freedom. And it was fantastic. I had my smile. I wish I could have captured it on video. It was the biggest smile I've had for so long, and I haven't felt like that for a very long time. That was my highlight of the year. Taking that for an MOT, getting in that car, pumping the stereo up, sunshine, just being on Lincolnshire's back roads and reliving my youth a little bit. So that was my personal highlight. My personal low light, well, I haven't really had much low lights. I've enjoyed every single minute of it, don't get me wrong. Sometimes I sit there on a Sunday morning before Mrs. JC gets up, because how it works in our house is I don't edit anything whilst Mrs. JC is awake or at home, because I don't want to take away from family time. So I either edit while she's at work or while she's asleep in the mornings. So getting up early, my personal low light was getting up early and editing videos that then went wrong technically and I lost out and you haven't seen, and also seeing how rotten a couple of the Protons that I saved were. Because as much as it kills me to scrap cars and strip cars, especially ones from my favourite place in the world, Malaysia, yeah, I was disappointed with just how some of them were.
Talking about being disappointed, is our microphones working correctly, should you think?
I would hope so.
That's all right then.
Else we're going to be filming this all again.
That'd be a low light.
Anyway, this is
low light on take 2.
Take 4 of Pistons the podcast. There was one we filmed 2 or 3 times, wasn't there? Anyway, this is why you're here, to discuss the projects of 2024 here on the channel. We're going to do it in chronological order. And you're right, we kicked off 2024 with
Rover 75.
New Year's Day. We were here. You were giving us your reaction to the Rover 75. And then we spent a good couple of months repairing it. We did cylinder leakage tests. We unblocked heater matrices.
Several times.
We replaced a fan. We tackled rust. And all sorts of stuff. Head gasket failure. We had a trip to Mablethorpe.
Turned out to be a good car in the end, didn't it?
It's a blooming good car. And then we took it to Rustival 2024, which we'll come on to in just a second. What have we got planned for the Rover 75 next? Shall I bring it back tomorrow?
You're going to buy one of them No, because I've got this blooming dog here, haven't I? Anybody want to do some banger racing?
We'll talk about the Impian in a minute, but yes, it's still here. What are we going to do with the Rover 75?
You're going to get one of them proper panels to fix that other side far corner.
Are we going to do that this year?
You tell me.
So the near side
Yeah, it needs doing.
rear
doesn't
sill is not rotten through, but it's getting rusty. We did the offside, or Dad did the offside, which, by the way, has come up better than I ever expected. We're going to do some welding on the Rover 75, and I'm also going to do some more videos with it, because people like it, people like to see it. We're going to drive it.
It's a nice car, actually.
And we're going to enjoy it. That leads us on nicely then to Rustival 2024,
Yeah,
which to me, what was 2025 now, mate?
Oh, no,
Remember? Rustival 2024. We took the Rover 75. It was good. We had a great time, and I want to take this time to shout out the Rustival team: Ian, Carly, Steph, Matt, and Matt, who actually put on 2 Rustivals this year. We'll talk about Rustival 2, but Rustival to me was a highlight of 2024.
Yeah, a good day out.
And a good day out. If you went, let us know. What did you take? If you are in our Rustival video, thank you.
Well, there'll be lots of people there.
Rustival 3 we're looking forward to, but again, we'll talk about that later. And then we had a little bit of a lull of doing this and that. You did some work on your Peugeot, we did some work on the van, but I'm only covering major projects in 2024 because some Wally on his birthday decided to buy an orange smart
We did a
car.
lot of work on that, you know.
We did do a lot of work on that. I was scrolling through the videos to make this list. Yeah. We did an exhaust. We put a new exhaust on it. We fitted all new brakes. We treated lots of rust. We fitted brake pipes. We tackled all the front. We've had nearly every panel off the car. And there's stuff that we forgot to mention. Now, it's my daily driver at the moment. And there is a video coming, which hasn't been on the channel yet, about an intermittent EML light. It's still on. It's still coming on.
Well, you ain't bought a solenoid?
No, not yet. I don't want to, because they're bloody expensive.
Are they?
Yeah, they're hundreds of pounds.
I thought it was cheap.
No, that was for something else.
Oh.
And yesterday, I discussed with you the suspension.
Yeah.
It's sitting a bit low.
Yeah.
Now I've got used to how a smart car should sit, thanks to the work we did on the Purple Smart. We're going to tackle the suspension, I think, in 2025. Neil, who I bought the car from, who's my MOT tester, when I took it for his MOT test a few weeks ago, said, sitting a bit low on the front, mate. And I think he's right. It's probably on the original springs and jockeys, isn't it?
Let's have it done.
We're going to do it.
Ain't got any. We'll do it this afternoon. We'll do it tomorrow. New Year's Day.
And then we recommissioned my Toyota MR2.
Yes.
For 2025. I really wanted it on the road and MOT'd. It's its 40th anniversary next year. There will be more MR2 content coming in 2025. My mission is to drive it more. You'll be coming along for a drive. I want to go to the National Toyota MR2 Day for the 40th anniversary, and it becomes tax and MOT exempt.
It's not going to happen, that ain't.
What do you mean?
Knocking that on the head.
Who are? The government?
The government.
Well,
the government says you must have an MOT and tax.
Well, that's.
The government says you must have a bicycle.
This is not political conspiracy theory car channel.
Next year we're all going to be doing bicycles.
Well, we're going to get your bikes out in 2025, but we'll talk about that. And then in May to June, we did a lot of work on the Purple Smart, as you say.
Yeah.
You like the Purple Smart, don't you?
I do.
We have done a lot of work on it. We've rebuilt the engine, not this year, last year. We've done all the suspension. We added a new exhaust. We did some steering components. We did some anti-roll bar components. You're getting tired just thinking about the work we did on the Purple Smart. What are you going to do on the Purple Smart this year?
Nothing. Doesn't need outdoing.
Hopefully, absolutely nothing, apart from drive it. And it was famous.
Yes, it went to the magazine.
It went to Car Magazine, which was a great day out. I enjoyed that. Thanks to Jake for that. We did some intermittent work on the Audi A4 B5, my green one.
Yeah.
We've got some work coming up on that on 2025. We've got some new glass going in. We've got some new rumble strips going in. We've got just some fettling on the A4 B5. And then I forgot about this until I was reviewing what we did last year. The Museum Micra. Remember that?
Yeah.
We got that out of my garden and tidied up and fettled, and it's now in the garage and it's MOT.
We didn't have to do a lot to it, did we?
No, but we are slowly working on the Museum Micra. My intention is to get it out in the spring and give it a blooming good clean and detail.
And sell it and make room for a tractor.
We will talk about a tractor in a minute. There may be a premonition as to why we've got potatoes here. I bang on about the fact that we're in Lincolnshire, but we will talk about that in
another day.
No, you've brought it up in what's coming up in 2025. So once we've got the museum micro out the way, we got the K11 red micro, my first car.
Yeah.
Go on then, talk us through that, because you did all of it and I didn't get to see any of it.
Well, I just had to do a bit of welding and get the old girl going, really.
We had
some throttle body on it.
Bit of a crisis, didn't we, when we got it out? We thought, it's posh rotten, we're not going to do anything with it, we're going to just put it back in the
It'd have been
garage.
easier for me if I'd said this isn't repairable, then you'd just sent it to the Banger Boys, wouldn't you?
No, because I already told you I was going to just put it back in the garage.
Oh.
I was never going to send it to the Banger Boys, was I?
Why not?
Because it's my first car. Anyway, it's repaired and it's on the road and it passed an MOT with flying colours. Hooray! Thanks to all the hard work on that. We needed to put a new throttle body on it, didn't we? Because the old one had died. Why did it die?
It was the extra air valve had broken inside.
Ah.
The idle control valve.
Just out of old age?
Just been stood still, I think. Somewhat had broken inside it. You could see this little bit of broken metal inside it.
And we took that to Rustival too.
Yeah.
Which was good. I enjoyed that.
It went all right, really, didn't it?
It was
for what it was.
blooming good drive, wasn't it?
For what it was.
We gave a Tesla or two a run for the money on the way there in our Micra. So that was good. Thank you for
They were suffering from range anxiety at the time.
They probably thought, that bloke's pizzas are getting cold.
The lights were all off, the heaters was off.
Oh, we need to talk about Festival of the Unexceptional, which is a highlight of my year. And we will talk about the team at Haggerty in a minute.
It's a damn good day out, isn't it?
We took 2 cars to Festival of the Unexceptional this year. We've become semi-brand ambassadors for the Festival of the Unexceptional in Haggerty. We had the white Proton SE.
Is that an American firm?
Yeah.
Are we famous all over the Midwest, should you think?
Well, I've met the CEO, main man of Haggerty, the American guy, and he chatted Mrs. J. Seal.
Did he?
But nice guy. This was when my car was at the Pall Mall Rotunda. We didn't get invited out for the posh meal that everyone else did, though. It was we weren't allowed at the posh manager's meal, which rightly so.
I bet they wouldn't have had me there.
No, you weren't allowed in the Pall Mall. I'll tell you that for free.
No, I'm not allowed in London anymore.
After the incident.
The incident.
You're not being made, sir, are you?
No,
anyway.
My incident. Last time I went to London, mate, I went to see Pink Floyd performing The Wall at Earl's Court.
Was that 1979?
It was about 1980-ish, I should think.
Anyway, we took 2 cars to FOTU. We had a great day out. The weather held up. The Black Knight was there. The white Proton SE was there. I want to take this next year.
It's too new.
I still want to take it. I might try and butter the team up and say, can I bring me Impian?
Well, you'd better.
Because the cut-off's 25 years, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not old, it's too, yeah.
25 years.
Yeah, it's touch and go, isn't it?
It's 30 years. No. Or 20 years. Yeah, we can't. Comment down below, shall we take the Impian to the Festival of the Unexceptional
When
this
was this
year?
registered?
2005, mate.
So this is April 2005?
Yeah.
So it was after April, wasn't it, when it was registered then?
Oh,
You've got the paperwork. When was it
I
registered?
don't know. It's in there. It's touch and go.
When is the festival?
Well, it'll be June, July.
Oh,
Yeah. I think we'll be the only Proton Impian there if we do.
no, come on. All you people, get out your Impians.
I've said it now because I was the only... It was like me.
We can have a row of Proton Impians.
Oh, I've made a terrible mistake with Protons in
fact,
the UK.
organise it on the social medias, folks, between yourselves.
Festival of the Impians.
Yeah. Have your own little line all the way down there. And Steph will come and say, look at all, there's a Proton Impian. Oh, there's another one. Oh no, my eyes are playing up.
Wadgerfest 25. Anyway, we're going to take that, I think, to FOTU this year. We did some work on the Proton, not the Proton, I've got Proton on the brain, rightly so. We did some work on the Peugeot.
Did we?
Tell us now, this is your opportunity to tell us all the work you've done on your Peugeot this year.
Well, I did stuff I needed to do. I pulled out the drive one morning and my springs broke, so I had to put springs and...
emergency spring repair.
Springs on it. I've put rear shock absorbers on it. insert picture of we're not wasting our time here. And what else have I done to it? I had to put a new mirror glass on it, would you believe?
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, 20
I
quid
couldn't
or
see
something.
to reverse in parking spaces.
And then welding,
Oh yeah, I've done a bit of welding.
because some Wally pointed out your rust. Peugeot's going strong, 2025. Is this the year?
As the MOT tester says, and it's not what you'd call a classic-friendly MOT tester, it's not too bad really, is it? That'll do me, Gromit.
Well, I've just moved it and it's got 103,000 miles on the clock.
I'm surprised you managed to move it, actually.
Why?
Well, you need to be an experienced driver to drive it.
Experienced driver.
I'm surprised the clutch didn't make you stall.
I'm used to driving some unusual cars. The fleet of cars at my
Hey,
employment.
I had a
are
knocking
battered.
noise the other day.
What, from the clutch?
No, from the in front.
Oh,
Do you know what it was?
a head jog.
No, there was a brake pipe had popped out its clip, and the brake pipe was
Oh,
tapping against the servo. And as you went over a bump, the brake pipe
Bonk.
tapped. There was just this little tapping noise, and it was getting on my nerves.
Maybe that's what the noise is on my van.
I don't know.
Something more sinister going on there. But the Peugeot, are we putting a new clutch in it this year?
I hope so.
We are putting a new clutch in
I
it.
hope so.
Oh, excellent. So everyone that wants to see clutch cam, we will get that done.
If not, I'm going to be broken down somewhere, aren't
Do
I?
you think so? It needs a new clutch this year.
It's getting a bit...
I'm okay with that. I'm all up for the content. Talking about stuff we've done.
That all depends if you don't turn up with some unexpected repairs we don't need to do. So we're not going to do that, are we? We're not going to do unexpected stuff.
When you say unexpected, do you mean new project cars?
Yeah, no new. We've got enough projects in the yard.
We've got a lot to do.
We're going to get some cars up and running and let other people enjoy them.
Yep.
Armstrong Siddeley can go now it's settled.
But if you've got a Proton Jumbuck sitting around, let me know. Anyway,
We'll swap you
Hyundai
5 cars for it.
Hyundai i10 timing chain. We had the incident with the Hyundai this year
Incident.
where someone crashed it.
Oh yes, silly man.
How do you feel about the man in his Toyota Prius that backed into your Hyundai i10 and ran away?
I'm sorry it happened to him.
Old Lang Syne and all that.
I'm sorry it happened to him. I'll tell you a story now.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. I was stood outside the gymnasium the other morning,
Yes.
and the swimming people were there. The swimming people, as you know, are very keen.
Yes, they like
So
to
they was
queue
queuing up.
Yes.
And it was cold and horrible. And there's a sign on the door because the outer door doesn't close itself. And then the staff get frozen. Right? It's not a problem. And we were all stood out there, and one of the people says, "We're stood out here freezing. I reckon we should leave this door open so they freeze." And I wanted to say, I see the season of goodwill is over then. But I thought, I'd better not, because they are pack animals, swimming people.
Yes, they are.
They are pack animals, and
Yes.
they may have all turned on me.
You'll be outcast.
They would have said, "Don't speak to us, gym person. we're aquatic
Not
creatures.
one of us."
Land animal."
Oh dear.
Oh, so I thought that's a bit bitter, isn't it? Let's leave this door open so they freeze.
Happy New Year.
I said, I just wanted, and I had to do this self-censoring. I just wanted to say, "Oh, the season of goodwill's over, then, is it?"
See, I would have said that.
No, I daren't, because I'd outnumbered by mermaids.
You'd have been taken and held underwater.
I would.
Thanks for that little insight into.
So the season
people.
of goodwill was over there.
People are horrible, aren't they?
That was last Sunday.
Hyundai timing chain, Hyundai i10.
Yeah.
We put a Napa chain, dun dun dun, on the car. What do you
Mum
reckon?
says, "I thought I heard the shoof shoof the other day." No, you haven't. No, she hadn't heard it.
Is it okay?
Yeah, it is okay.
Yeah, fine.
It's fine.
I also had to eat my words pretty quickly and bow down to all the people on TikTok.
It's fine. It's not the quietest engine in the world, is it? But
No, but we did some work on that. That was good. And then,
we did something else to it.
we did discs and pads.
Yeah, you did discs and pads.
Discs and pads.
In fact, your mum's face when I told her that you had done the discs and pads, she went,
Oh dear.
"I did check them. Yeah, I did check them after done."
You mentioned to me earlier in the month that you were considering selling the Hyundai i10.
Yeah.
Is that still a consideration?
Not at the moment, no.
Good. I'm happy about that. The
I
unexpected.
might sell this instead.
No, that's my inheritance.
Not.
And for anyone that wants to know what Dad's pointing to, it's a Nissan Note, which I have never driven in the, 10 years that you've owned it.
I took it to Skegness.
I'm going to drive it this year, and I'm going to...
No, you're not.
I am, and
You're not.
and I'm going to do a video on it. So thumbs up.
You're not driving.
Please
my
like
Nissan
the video
Note.
and comment down below. Do you want to see some Nissan Note driving videos? I want to take it for a spin.
No, I took it to Skeg and I took it to Yabba Dabba Doos. Insert picture of Yabba Dabba Doos. Yeah.
You keep saying insert picture of this. It's not you that's got to edit them in.
I sent you the pictures.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. Why can't I drive the Nissan Note?
Because it's mine, Nissan.
It's
your mum's Nissan Note.
It is Mum's Nissan Note. So you're not selling the Note, or you are selling the Note?
No, I'm going to sell it, mate.
How much do you want for the Nissan Note?
I want £7,000.
Good. Watch this video and then I can buy the Nissan Note and drive it.
If I got £7,000 for it, mate, you could have it.
I think you didn't even pay that for it. Anyway.
I did.
The Unexpected Shock Hit Series of 2024. And Armstrong Siddeley.
Yeah.
The Unexpected Shock Series, because I tell you for why. Every time I've previously put a video of the Armstrong Siddeley on the internet, nobody's watched it. Nobody seems to care. Nobody has been interested in it. They've been interested in protons and micras and MR2s. It was a big series. We did a lot, or you did a lot of work to the
Bit of
Armstrong
tinkering.
Siddeley.
Bit of tinkering, son.
Are you still in love with the car?
Hey, come that blinking EMF surge, mate.
We'll still be going to Lidl.
We'll get the Armstrong Siddeley out.
What have we got left to do on it for next year? Or this year? What are we going to be doing on the Armstrong Siddeley? Driving it?
That's about all it needs.
I think we're going to enjoy it some more. Hopefully going to take it to a few car shows.
That's about all it needs, mate, is driving.
Do some videos. People have asked for videos of it with multi-camera views. So I'm going to try and stick a load of cameras to it and take it somewhere.
Oh, pictures of the front suspension working.
Do you know what I would like to do on it, even if it's just for an afternoon? I'd like to get the sunshine roof open.
You're on your own there, pal.
I know that it opens because the previous owner has had it open, but I'd like to try and fix that. It can't be detrimental to the car. The way it works is it's wood and it's got wood runners that are covered in felt. And I think all the felt's just come off and it's just...
It can stay how it is. It's
No,
all right.
we're going to get the sunshine roof open. Thumbs up for sunshine roofs.
You're on your own, pal.
And last but not least, for 2024, the albatross that seemingly has been round our neck for the past 2 months. It's
Only
what's
because you won't crack on with
in
it.
the workshop. The Proton Impian. I don't want to give too much away, but we have fixed, we believe, the brake pedal issue. Yeah, we think we fixed it. A video is coming. It's taken some time. What is left to do on the Impian?
Well, if you told me what wanted doing, give me a day, I should have it done.
Well, it needs cleaning and polishing, and
You wanted the wheel arch
MOT
liner
in.
out for some reason.
We're going to do all the wheel arch liners. We're going to clean it. We're going to do a proper job of it. This is going to Rustival 3.
Good.
This is what we're taking. So if you're coming to Rustival 3, hopefully by that point I'll have cleaned the moss off it and we will have got the car to Rustival 3.
Well, you get your cotton buds out and clean. Look at the moss in here.
Yeah, that's my
You'll be
ASMR. You leave it
You
alone.
could finish up washing them badges off if you're not careful, couldn't you?
Yeah, because they're only little thin sticky things.
Yeah.
I'm going to be careful with that. The project has seemingly stalled, but £300. Was that the buy
You
of
owe
the
me
year?
that in storage fees.
Yeah, I do. Buy of the year?
Yeah,
A waste of 300 quid?
good car, isn't it?
Exactly.
You could use that, mate.
We will finish this in
You
the
could
new
You
year.
could deliver takeaways in this.
A friend of mine, who shall remain nameless, who you will know as Kleb Blertzen,
Yeah.
delivers takeaways for a well-known pizza firm in his Jaguar XF.
Oh, crikey.
So I could deliver pizzas in this. You're absolutely right. Anyway, it's time now Because this is turning into waffle, you know.
It is, mate, isn't it? We're supposed to do these mention these fine people of the
For
world.
our New Year's honours list. Fanfare here. With the news that Stephen Fry is in the King's honours list.
Yep, good.
Sadiq Khan.
Yeah, good, all good people.
And Gareth Southgate.
Oh, another good person.
In the New Year's honours list. We're doing our own Pistons, the podcast honours list.
They're also good people.
Who do you want to mention in your honours list?
A fine gentleman that works at Mercedes garage called
Yes.
Samuel.
So Sam, he is getting knighted by the Pistons
Yeah,
podcast
for
team.
services to smart cars.
Sir Sam of Mercedes, for all his help with the smart car this year, getting us some parts, getting us some
Info.
technical documents and helping us out and being on the end of Facebook Messenger every time I needed something. So I knight you, Sir Sam of Mercedes.
Cheers, mate.
I'd also like to knight Jules Violin and John Simpson of the
those
Boston Classic Car Club.
Services to Rover 75s.
For services to Rover 75s and everyone else that was involved with the Rover 75 assistance. I'm giving honour. They're not getting knighted, I'm afraid. They're getting MBEs because I can't afford to give out knighthoods to everybody. To the Rustival team. Sir Ian Hub, no, not Sir Ian
But
Hubnut.
they've just got more awards than anybody else in the world put together, haven't they?
So the Hubnuts OBE, Steph iDriver Classic MBE.
If you give them any more awards, they'll have to put new award shelves up, won't
Yeah,
they?
exactly. So the Rustival team all get mentioned in our New Year's honours list.
You can, but it's a stressful job putting something like that on.
Yes, and talking about stressful jobs, I am giving him a knighthood. Sir Adam Sloman from the Haggerty team.
Oh, yeah.
Who's in charge of their events. He is in charge of the festival and exceptional, etc. Works bloody hard, him and his team.
So the gentleman's name is Mr. Sloman.
Adam Sloman. Yeah.
Oh, right.
There you are.
And he gets things done in a hurry, doesn't he?
That's not a funny joke. It is, but yeah, okay. I'm also going to give an honourable OBE to the team at AP Titan, who have got us out of multiple sticky situations.
Out of the deep and sticky.
And a OBE to Car Parts in Motion.
Oh, yeah. Go-to firm for classic car parts.
I'm going to give an honourable mention to Lidl UK,
Oh, yeah.
who have provided us with
Entertainment.
multiple entertainment and tools.
And I've got no little apparatus in my pocket.
Nothing. And I am going to...
Can I fetch a little apparatus?
No, not yet.
Oh.
What are you getting? Your lights?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on then, get your
I've got
lights.
some little lights.
What have you got there?
These are the little lights she gave me.
Oh, that's. I bet that was a lovely Christmas present. From
These were
somebody.
Christmas presents from
Lovely.
you.
We will do a separate video on these, by the way.
Well, do you know what they do?
What? Lights.
They light stuff up.
Yeah,
look.
light stuff up.
That's what they do.
Good.
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
There's a review of the little light. Oh, watch this.
Oh, here we go. We're about to have...
Every
Rear reds.
technician needs that.
We're going to discuss these
What you
lights.
do is you put this on when you're having a bad day, right? So if something's not going right, you put that there where you're working, and the service receptionist knows not to speak to
It's
you.
like the Microsoft Teams edition of Do Not Disturb.
Yeah. Pete's red light's flashing. I'm not going to ask him.
Put it on there, can't you? You can clip it on, look.
Right, I'm sorry. That's the light equivalent.
Do not talk to me.
Leave me alone. I'm having a bad day.
So thanks to the team at Lidl, especially Lidl Boston, who are good folks. Mum, she's getting an honourable mention for all the tea and sandwiches that she's made over the year. Last but not least, or penultimate, Mrs. John Coupland. She's getting the highest honour that you can ever get.
Well, she's just given up, hasn't she?
Because
She's just given up, poor woman.
I wish you could see my garden. I wish you could see my kitchen. I wish you could see my office. I wish you could see my garages. They are full because I'm a big magpie. And she doesn't put up, I shouldn't say put up, supports my hobby.
She will do when she bloody leaves you because she's had enough of it.
And last but not least, I am giving my special honourable mention to you.
Oh, top banana.
I knight you, Sir Dad of the Workshop. Thank you for all your hard work for services to
Classic cars.
cars
Keeping
that
old bangers on the road.
I like to buy. That's nearly it.
Oh, good.
What's coming up in 2025? I hear you cry. Let me tell you, we've got work on the Audi A4 to do.
Yeah, we need to get that up sorted.
We've got another one in the collection which I don't think you've seen, which is a silver one.
Yeah.
Which needs lots of work doing to it. Our intention this year is to get it up to scratch,
Flog it.
MOT'd and sold.
Yeah.
And then the money from that is going to pay to keep everything else on the go. There's also a CVT China Blue Nissan Micra that needs some work doing on it.
It does, yeah.
That's going to go. We're going to sell that. If you want a Nissan Micra with 13,000 miles on the clock, one owner.
Is that the automatic one? Or CVT, isn't
Let
it?
me know, because that will be coming up for grabs in 2025.
Just checking the board.
I've had a little thought, but I don't think we're going to have time.
What's that?
I'd like to get Jeff out the garage.
Oh, yeah. Who's buying that?
Nobody's buying Jeff.
Let somebody else have the pleasure.
No.
Greedy bugger.
And also, if we've got time, how do you fancy a convertible Audi TT project?
No, I hate them.
But how do you fancy a convertible Audi TT project this year?
I hate them.
I would like to get the purple Roadster
sell it.
on the road.
Sell it.
And of course, coming up in 2025.
They're wonderful cars. Sell it. Wonderful cars.
Insert clip of Dad driving a purple TT Coupe and saying how brilliant it is. I'm not actually going to insert the clip, but
Good.
you. And anything else we do on the way. What do you want to achieve in 2025, apart from 1 million
I want you to
subscribers?
have less than double figures in cars in your collection.
Now, we've had this discussion before. It's not going to happen. Even you have gone through the collection and gone, yeah, keep that, yeah, keep that, yeah, keep that. And we got to about 12.
All right then. Less
15.
than teens. Less than teens in your
So 12 cars. I think that's doable. But hey, hang on a minute. Talk to me about tractors.
Yeah, well, if you can't clean enough shed space out, you can't have one.
We are considering looking at the viability of restoring.
No. It's only got its patina once.
We are considering the viability of
Oily rag restoration.
an oily rag restoration on a Massey Ferguson Grey Fergie, aren't we?
We're thinking about it.
We're thinking about it.
We've got to get the shed space first,
We've got to see if we can
Get shed space.
Get
shed space first.
a full story will be coming.
Yeah.
But effectively, it's
No, it's a secret. It's like Janice.
Oh, it's a secret. There may be a tractor coming this year. There may not.
We'll see.
We're trying to get a tractor for Lincolnshire, aren't we? What could we do with the tractor?
Now there's a point. Not a lot.
Tractor stuff. Anyway, comment down below if
What I'd like to do is have a box on the back and go to the supermarket on it.
I would like to have a box
Would
on
the
back.
camera be able to read my front number plate? No, because I haven't got a front number plate.
No, exactly.
So you'd only be able to see me on the way out.
But you're not going to be speeding, mate, are you, in your tractor?
No, I mean for paying for my parking.
Oh, for your parking, I
I
see.
can imagine it, putting it in, and then we got back on the national computer. What's that number?
What
It's a
is
false
this?
number.
It's a tractor. I would like to get the inspector on a box, in a box, on the back of the tractor and take her to tractor shows. Comment down below. We are genuinely considering tractor content
But we do need to get some more shed space
for 2025. We need to organise shed space. We need to organise all sorts of stuff. Would you like to see that? Let us know in the
That'd be a
comments down
learning
below.
curve because I don't know nothing about tractors.
I think people will like the tractors. Thanks genuinely to everybody that's been with the channel.
Can you remember the last stupid idea we had?
What was that? Was that the Micra? Where? Comment down below. What did you enjoy in 2024? What do you want to see more of? What would you like to see at Rustival 3? What would you like to see at FOTU? What would you like to see us keep? What would you like to see us sell? What would you like to see us do project-wise? And tractors, yes or no?
And right, now what we need to do is go see what we need to get sorted out to get this pressure washer hung on the wall.
Oh yeah, we've got loads of stuff to do.
Got stuff to do.
Thanks to everyone that's watched, thanks to everyone that's liked, thanks to everyone that's commented and subscribed. Genuinely wishing you all the best for 2025. I hope 2024 was as fun for you as it was for us. And stay with it, because we've got loads of stuff to come. We're going to do Pistons every month, and loads of product reviews, and whatever life throws at us. It's a bit Heath Robinson, isn't it? Thanks for watching. Thanks for all your hard work. Let's go get this tractor. Till next time, have a great day. Thanks, sir. Thanks for being with us. Goodbye.
Happy New Year. Happy Hogmanay.
Happy what? Happy Hogweed.
Hogmanay.
Thanks for watching this latest episode of Pistons, the podcast. Another one is coming shortly, but if you haven't caught up yet, there's previous episodes on this page now. And don't forget to hit subscribe to always get caught up with the latest podcast.